Good evening. My name is Rob McLennan, and I serve on the DC Preservation League's Board of Trustees. I've said many times before, one of the most rewarding parts of my role as a volunteer for DCPL is chairing the Project Review Committee, which assesses the preservation aspects of local development that either affects landmarks or affects properties within historic districts. We are fortunate to have some of the city's best architects, historians, engineers, and general contractors serve on this committee, helping ensure the history and character of the city is honored, even through new development. Tonight, I am pleased to present the awards for design and construction. What do a horse stable, a Beaux-Arts apartment building, and a government office building have in common? Not a lot, honestly. What they did have were good bones and quality teams who respected the buildings and were committed to breathing new life into these important landmarks. Congratulations to the recipients of the 2020 District of Columbia Awards for Excellence in Historic Preservation for Design and Construction.
Taking more than 2 decades to complete, the modernization of the Department of the Interior headquarters was a massive undertaking. The 1.2 million square foot building occupies 2 city blocks in downtown Washington, with a central corridor spine and 6 wings stretching east to west.
What makes this building very unique is also, besides the main offices and the historic spaces, it's also a microcosmos of a lot of other activities. The building has a gymnasium, it has a cafeteria, it has a broadcasting studio, it has a soda fountain. So it was a building intended to make the tenants basically, spend as much time there as they could and also enjoy themselves.
Built in 1936 under President Franklin Delano Roosevelt, the federal building was financed through the Public Works Administration. It has more than 3 miles of corridors and 2,200 plus rooms. It also contains more than 40 murals from the New Deal era.
The building was meant to be an example of what the newly expanded government would be. It was the first building, that large federal building with air conditioning. It had escalators to move people up and down. It had the first telephone system that was throughout the building. So all these things were very cutting edge at the time.
Over the years, there were small-scale attempts at renovating the building, but this was the first total modernization effort. The project's intent was to upgrade the building's aging systems, while at the same time restoring its original historic fabric.
We actually divide the building into zones: the restoration zone, a rehabilitation zone, and a renovation zone. And this helps guide all the decision making for what we do with the buildings. And the goal is to respect and enhance the story of the building.
Those renovation zones targeted several superlative areas of the building. The C Street main entrance lobby was restored to its original welcoming nature by relocating post 9/11 security screening to an enclosed area. The marble flooring and limestone walls were restored through cleanings, and obtrusive lighting was removed and new lighting was added to help enhance the architectural elements of the lobby. The auditorium, which is the largest space in the building, needed a technology upgrade while still maintaining the historic space. The acoustico-plaster ceiling was improved, and a new sound and lighting system was added without disturbing the space's historic fabric. In addition, the original Works Progress Administration mural was brought out of storage, creating a central focal point behind the stage. By reversing previous alterations, the library reading room was restored to its original intent. The restoration reopened upper galleries, restored cork flooring, and reintroduced ambient lighting through recreated original fixtures and desk lamps. Another targeted area was the cafeteria. It was returned to the original open design, creating a more flexible space for both dining and special events. Original glass skylights that had been infilled were replaced, allowing the space to be bathed in natural light once again. Finally, the Secretary Suite was vastly improved through new modern systems with minimal visual impact on the historic features. Wood paneling was removed and restored, and new building systems were installed behind. Additionally, non-original lighting was replaced with original fixtures featuring LED lamps.
I think that overall, everybody is very happy, and despite the fact that it took 15 years to complete this entire job, I think that at the very end, it actually paid off.
The Department of the Interior headquarters is a model for federal buildings, incorporating both history and technological advancements.
The Department of the Interior, it's a national treasure. And I think that we didn't just modernize it and renovate it for us, but also for the upcoming generation. But I think overall it's important to keep this piece of history and tradition, for everybody and for the city of Washington, D.C., which is quite important.